Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Sorry, that's the wrong words. We are live right now. Let me go ahead and pop out the chat. There we go. All right. I think I'm set up. I think everything is good. There we go. Back to the classic Minecraft stream. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Congrats, Alien, on getting first. How is everyone doing on this wonderful day today, chat? Let me launch my mining and crafting program. There we go. Mining and crafting.exe is launching. How's everyone doing today? What is up? What is up? Alright, so, chat, I know we've been doing a lot of Bedrock, but we're back to normal game now. We're back to normal game. Or to normal craft. Well, not really normal, because I'm building a massive sheep fricker, but we're back to doing the main survival world. Also, chat, I did a couple of things, so let me know. You'll have to let me know if anything breaks, but I changed some of the settings for YouTube stream. In theory, it will hopefully make it look better. I do have to check the task manager to make sure that it's not going to, like, overwork the hell out of my computer. OBS is using a lot of my GPU right now, so that is interesting. Well, I'll keep an eye on that. I also made emoji rain works again, chat. So yeah, emoji rain works again. If you Somebody asked me yesterday why it wasn't working, and I totally just didn't realize that it wasn't working. It had just not been working for a while, for whatever reason. But yeah, see, if you, Alien Lucky, just put some emojis there and it worked. Oh, I just remembered what I was doing last time. Okay. So I think, did I AFK at this farm? I think I AFK'd at this farm for a bit. Yeah, okay, so I have a bunch of gold, so we need to craft some gold. Because I have not a whole lot of gold, I don't think. Okay, I don't have a ton, actually, unfortunately. But we're gonna craft, we're just going to turn this on, and then we're gonna craft up. It shouldn't take, last time I crafted gold, it took like 45 minutes. Today, it should not take nearly that long. We just have to craft, I just have to craft this into gold blocks, or gold ingots instead of blocks. So I'm going to go ahead and flip that, and then just go here. All that knowledge, effort, and resources just to build that. What, a sheep fricker? Yeah, it's pretty great, isn't it? I like your old hardcore video. Thank you. You don't like the new ones? Sag. So the reason I need all this gold is because my one supply of string right now, my only supply of string currently is my one supply of string currently is, requires me to barter. And so I'm getting a bunch of gold. I'm getting a ton of gold, putting it into these shulkers. And then I'm gonna put these into my bartering farm, and it will barter hopefully a bunch of string. And so that's the plan right now. I do not yet have a auto crafter set up for this farm, so I'm using a mod that lets me craft things really quickly, as you saw just a moment ago. So if I do mass craft, oh, I said mass craft hold. There we go. You should get a low taper fade. Thank you. I should. What in the world did I join to? You joined to me crafting a lot of gold. But pretty soon, I have a chunk loader at the farm. So once I get all this gold crafted into ingots, I'm just gonna go to the bartering farm, turn it on, and then start up and then I'll continue working on the sheep fricker while it barters. When am I planning Villager Game 3? I don't know if I'm even gonna do Villager Game 3, but it would be after. If I do it, it would be after. Oh yeah, see, there we go. I'm done. I'm done crafting already. if I did Village Game 3, it would... Oh, that's interesting. Interesting glitch I've just found. It would be after Squid Game Season 3 comes out. So, if I do it, it'll be like, you know, probably like 2 months after after Squid Game Season 3 comes out. The good thing is, I think when Squid Game Season 3 comes out, I will be on summer vacation. So I'll have time to actually make the video, hopefully, I pray. I don't know for sure, but I am hopeful that I'll hopefully have enough time to make that video if I choose to do so. There's no guarantee that I'm gonna do that video, because the last video, while it did pretty well, it took a ridiculous amount of time, and I like making shorts, and shorts are a lot easier. You're writing your whole 7-page nut paper the night that it's due. That is unfortunate. 5 friends are here. W. So, oh, by the way, okay, so I did a few things today, chat, and you guys will have to let me know how they are. I am hopeful that they worked. I don't know if they actually did. Why do I have, like, no audio playing? Hello? Oh, I do. It's, like, weirdly not playing all the time, though. Give me 1 second to just, check something. Okay. That maybe will have fixed it. But so, one of the things that I did was I tried to add some bots to the stream. So, if people spam and stuff, hopefully if the bots work, then the spam will get blocked. I don't know if it will actually work, though. I kind of doubt it will, but kind of doubt it will actually work correctly. What do you think the April Fool's snapshot will include? I don't know. I really hope it actually exists. I really hope that there actually is an April Fool's snapshot. Can you stand still? Okay, there we go. Sorry to my bee enjoyers out there. He's just off wandering, and that guy escaped like literally probably... That bee probably escaped my bee farm over 2 years ago, if I were to guess. And so I had to end him. I love the April Fool's update. Oh yeah, I love them. Mojang has no obligation to give them to us at all, but I really hope that they do, because they're so much fun. They're a lot of fun, and they're great for content. And, you know me, I like making content, so. Ow. Oh, why is this chest just sitting here? Oh, wait, what am I doing? Okay, so over here is my duper. Or not my duper, my bastion. My bartering farm is what I should say. Imagine if it's a drop size. April Fool's drop instead of update. They just come out with, like, it's like one new mob for the April Fool's update. That would be disappointing, but they also have no obligation to do that. I also... it would probably be good for Mojang's PR if they didn't do an April Fool's update, because every time Mojang drops an April Fool's update, some dum-dums go... If Mojang spent 1/5 of the energy that they spent making the April Fool's update, we would have, you know, guns in Minecraft, and we would have 15 bosses, and those people are annoying. I think you renamed this sword. Oh, this is my, oh man, okay, I have to go back to the farm, because this is the wrong sword. I brought this sword home with me. That sword belongs... This is the sword that stays at the gold farm. Okay. Where... I actually don't remember where the on-off switch is for this. I feel like I should remember that. But alas, I don't. That's interesting. Did not realize that I don't know where that is. There's no... These chests up here are not, like, full of string, right? Oh. Oh, no. Let me up here. Yeah, no, these chests are not full of string. Okay. Yeah, okay. I just dropped a firework by accident. Where did it go? There we go. Did you hear about the new Bedrock breaking glitch on Bedrock? I did not. What is it? Dash, can you make my Hall of Fame plot soon? You have to redeem it. You haven't redeemed the Hall of Fame plot. Where in the frick is... What is the on-off switch? Am I stupid? I designed this. I should know. Oh, you know what? It might be, like, right under here. It's probably on the underneath side somewhere. I might actually be dumb. How do you turn on and off this thing? Oh, there's the switch. Okay, let me go ahead and make sure this chunk loader is running. Chunk loader is running, so this guy is chunk loaded. So let's go ahead and flip this lever right here and pray that the piglins don't get, like, pushed out somehow. Why isn't it doing anything? Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. I think I had it in the on position by default. By accident. Okay, it looks like it's working now. Look at that. There we go. Our items are getting sorted, I think. Hopefully, the item filters didn't break, right? Okay, it looks like the item filters are fine. Beautiful. This is very loud. Extremely loud. Are you excited to make my Hall of Fame plot tonight? Did you not already get it? I'm always excited to add new people to the Hall of Fame. It's pretty dope that the Hall of Fame is growing. If you guys don't know what the Hall of Fame is, the Hall of Fame is a place where the people who watch my stream for 1 week worth of real life time are able to, they get the special privilege of getting put into a special plot in my world, and they can use channel points to upgrade their plots. Where is the actual chest that I put shulker boxes into? I'm realizing I don't know where I load shulker boxes into. I'm not sure. I don't think it's this one, but it could be. I feel like I feel like there would be more storage for it though. Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, here are the chests. What am I talking about? Sick. Tortoise Goldfish has been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Congratulations, everyone. W Tortoise Goldfish in the chat. All right, let's go add Tortoise Goldfish to the plot, and then if they want to actually buy anything for their plot, they can do that while we're there. What day are you on? I am on day 6,843. 2 Hall of Fames in 1 stream. That's so true. That's, I think, well, no, you know what? That's not a first, because the first day that Hall of Fame was open, like, 5 people got it. But otherwise, this is the first time, and that was just because so many people were there. I'm just curious. Hold on, I'm checking. I might have string somewhere here. I might already have some string. Quartz. Tragic. There is no string. All right, whatever. Everyone on YouTube say W or Alterock will ban you. True. Also, I got Hall of Fame yesterday, but I didn't redeem it. That's fair. I think I knew that. You can redeem it anytime. Well, I guess no. You know what? It does make more sense to redeem it when I'm actually in this world. So I appreciate you waiting. All right. Here's the Hall of Fame for those of you who haven't seen it yet. Let me turn my brightness to normal so that, or to lower so that it looks more cinematic. Here's the Hall of Fame. So this is the Hall of Fame. Everyone gets a grave, and they get a reason that they died, and you can use your channel points to build things. So Granted is building wieners. Shy Moai is building a rat. Let's grab a sign. I don't have any signs. Okay, good to know. I am aware, Flying Nugget. I'm aware. Two Hall of Fames in one stream. Crazy. All right. Over here. Chat, tomorrow should be really fun. Assuming that there is a April Fool's update, tomorrow will be fun because I'll be messing around with that on stream. All right. New person added to the Hall of Fame. It's a graveyard for my most loyal soldiers. Tortoise Goldfish dash, my cause of death is Angie dash. Okay. Do you want this plot, or which plot do you want? You can choose between the four of them. Building a spinning rat? If Shy Moai manages to make the rat spin, that would be really impressive. You'll build Altar Wiener or a Witherstorm. Those are very different things. You want the one closer to the entrance? So this one, I guess. All right. What do I write on the signs? Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Tortoise gold. Oh, geez. This does not fit. Tortoise goldfish. That does fit there. So I might just not have... We'll see how the line spacing works out. Died from Angie dash. Yeah, so that... Is there any way to shorten that? To make it fit on one line? Because if it fits on one line, we could do RIP, Tortoise Goldfish, and then the date. The date being, let's see, I think Tortoise Goldfish might have been here before, so I have, for anyone who's new, this works. For older viewers, this won't work. Tortoise Goldfish is on Twitch, so let's see what Tortoise Goldfish's date of birth is. Okay, it's the same as everyone else's. So we'll see. I look forward to the day the first person who actually has the correct date is brought into the Hall of Fame, because what we have this variable, right? And so this variable is added to every user when they first type in stream. So like if I look at mad underscore Chris, you can tell that his first message is, oh wow, actually a while ago. Or if I look at no one, their first message is also a while ago. But you can see basically that's the first time they type in chat, first time they type in chat is their date of birth, and then the day that they get brought into the Hall of Fame is their death date. So 6/19/24 is the, so 6, nope, I said, oh, 6/19/24 to, what's today's date? 3/31, yeah, 3/31/2025. Okay, so I can't fit that, so we go boop, and we go boop, and then now I should be able to fit that. There we go. So I can fit that on one line. So, died from Angie dash. How do I... So do I omit rest in peace on the sign, or do I omit... How do I fit died from Angie dash on the sign in one thing? I don't have a PO box. What's up, tempered GD? I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry. You're trying to die less than a year after I typed first, or typed in chat? Nice, okay. Maybe put it under it. Put D, just D from Angie Dash. That sounds terrible. Oh, cause of death works. Cause of death, Angie Dash. And then I can do... Rest in peace. How's that? That's pretty good. Cause of death is good. My date of birth is 2/20/24/24. Also omit the rip. Is that not fine? Also, I'm just gonna go based off of... Oh, actually, you're on Twitch, right? Am I able to look? I think if you're on Twitch, it might just tell me the first time following since October 7th, 2024. I think you might have unfollowed at some point, because that's actually more recent than that. No, because I switched from YouTube. Oh, should I? Oh, well, okay. I don't know. All right, I'll just trust you on that, and I'll change the date of birth. So you said it was what? It was something 24. 2/24/24. Okay. And do you want me to omit the rip? Or do you want me to leave it as cause of death? Can you make a YouTube short about your poor pet? My poor pet? What happened to my pet? It's fine now? Okay. Alright, there we go. New member of the Hall of Fame, chat. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have officially 10 members of the stream who have no-lifed my stream enough to have spent an entire week of their lives watching. Let's go. Do you have a pet? I have a rabbit, yeah. She's great. I love her. Can I get banned from chat for saying Giat? I don't think so. I think I have that as a blocked... I think I didn't block Giat because I say Giat sometimes. It's gonna be 11 tonight? Let's go. Oh, I should put these signs back here. Also, Tortoise Goldfish, do you want to build anything on the plot? If so, why didn't I put that in the chest? If so, now would be a pretty solid time to do so since I'm here. I like to switch in between YouTube and Twitch. Well, you're not gonna get 2 plots if that's what you're asking. And that also makes it a lot less efficient in terms of, because I don't combine the platforms. I haven't switched anyone in months, and I've made it a rule that I don't switch people anymore. That's not what I meant? Okay. Ayo the thumbnail. Can you run out of plots? So, I technically only have 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I only have 24 plots. However, when I run out of plots, I will go brrr and break this wall and expand it outwards. So, basically, no, is the answer. I'm going to just continue the Hall of Fame for as long as I can. And at some point, if I become like a huge streamer or something eventually, and then I might, and I'm inducting people into the Hall of Fame like once a day, then I might increase the watch time requirement. I know a streamer named Linksy. He has a Hall of Fame. He's where I stole the idea from. And his watch time requirement is like 2 or 3 weeks because it's just like, he has a lot of viewers. So it would be really hard to just do this, you know? You're the last person I switched to Twitch. I see. I do not know what the April Fool's update will be. I wish Mojang would tell me that kind of stuff, but that would be... I don't work there, so they say it's like, internal secrets or something, but they should really consider just letting me in on everything. I could make some really fire YouTube shorts for them, bro, trust. Have you ever played Fortnite? I have. Very briefly, not a lot, but I have played Fortnite before. Those sheep are gonna have fun. Oh, for real. Let me know, by the way, if so as I said earlier. Oh boy, I changed some settings, so I think my PC is probably using more resources than it used to. But as long as that's, you know, hopefully that won't be a problem. All right, car mouse. Okay, we can do car mouse. Hopefully that won't be a problem, but I just, you know, you never know. It's hard to test without, like, actually doing it. Bro's a Fortnite streamer from yesterday. I played Fortnite for, like, an hour, like, 5 years ago or whatever. Finally caught a stream. W, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Alright, here's the mouse cam chat. Whee! Oh wait, you know what? Let's check on this guy. I want to make sure it's working. Why is there just hello? 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 Oh, I have beacon beams off, don't I? No, I don't. Huh? Why? Oh, weird. They just weren't okay. I was like, why is there just a light spot? That's weird. Where did I get the mouse? Amazon. I want to get more mice. I've had the same, like, 4 funny mice for a while. I would really like to get a couple more of them, but I don't have any ideas. So if you guys ever see a really weird mouse online... Oh, I need to put this sword back, I just remembered. If you see a really weird mouse online, let me know about it, because maybe I'll buy it and add it to the mouse wheel. Oh, we are almost out. Look at that. This bartering farm is so fast because it has so many piglins. Nice. Nice, nice. We have a lot of stuff. So I imagine these guys are filling up, right? Oh yeah, so these guys will eventually fill up. So it has a lot of space. Alright, you know what, let me just take this string with me. I need more than this, but I'll have to AFK at my gold farm for, like, overnight. I think I only AFK'd at my gold farm for, like, a few hours the other day to get enough gold, to get all that gold. If I AFK, like, overnight, I'll have enough gold to make, probably to barter for, like, another several shulker boxes of string. How big will it be? It is 64 times scaled up. So you'll see it in just a second. Have a little bit of patience. I'm about to be there. And you'll see I started working on it the last... yeah, I think I started working on it the last time that I played on this world. Or maybe the second to last time, but... You are so cool, thank you. When I get my Hall of Fame plot, I will make you a silence armor trim netherite armor. Okay, that's gonna be pretty expensive in terms of channel points, but, you know, you can always, you know, you can try. And by the time that you have, to be fair, by the time that you have, you know, 170 or 168 hours of watch time, you might have enough channel points to do that. I'm not sure. I forget that you can do that. That's such an amazing feature. W Mojang for adding that. Truly W Mojang for adding that. Oop, I just accidentally threw out. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. And look, emote rain is back. I can't believe I didn't have that for probably like weeks, maybe months, and somehow nobody noticed, but emote rain is back. I'm trying to do, I think, so my plan for this summer, last summer I barely worked on long form because I worked on making the stream better, and I'm really glad, I wish I had spent a bit more time on long form, like one long form over the summer would have been good, but I am really glad that I made the stream a lot better because I think it shows. And so for that reason, I think this summer will also be a make the stream good summer where I'm going to try and add, I don't have that much stuff to do. I have less stuff to do than I used to, but I'm going to try and add some new fancy stuff for us to play with, you know. I have a few ideas for things that would make the stream more fun to have, so, or more fun to be in, so. What's up, Altarock? Welcome to the stream. I want to just put... I'm just going to put these empty ones in here. There we go. Oh, here's the sheep fricker, by the way, for those of you who haven't seen it. So this is the size of it. If I turn on Lightmatica, you can actually see the... Oh, I think I might have single layer mode. There we go. You can see the actual scale of it. I haven't textured the legs yet, which is why I'm doing the body first, and then I'm going to do the legs later. During the summer, I can help you make those infomercials? Okay, word. Yeah, oh yeah, that's one of the ideas that I have to do. I started them, but I don't know, making stuff takes a while. Didn't expect it to be that big. Yeah, there will also be the giant piston over there, but that's not up yet, you know. It's already designed though, so I will be using that. But oh crap, hold on. I need to bring this sword back to the gold farm because I accidentally brought it with me. How do you think of stuff to do in the world? I don't know. People ask me that a lot. I don't really know. I just think of like what would be a fun thing to do. And a lot of the time I really like building farms. So a lot of the time it's like what would be a fun farm to build, or like what's a farm that I need? Not necessarily fun, but what's a farm that I desperately need in this world because I need these resources. And then once I figure out what farm I need, once I figure out what farm I need, I think I'm moving on this track. Oh man, that's not good. I might make it to the end before I fall off, but once, basically, once I figure out what farm I need, it's then a matter of building it, and then from there I figure out what I can do to make it fun and to make it themed. And so that's generally generally my channel is mostly farms. Except I'm not one of the lazy, sorry, I shouldn't say lazy. I'm going to get beefed on by I'm going to have beef with some YouTubers for saying this, but this isn't as prevalent now, but a couple of years ago, hardcore Minecraft was dominated by laziness. It was people who would go and build one farm and then make it a video and get 5 million views on the video. It'd be like, I built a wither skeleton farm in hardcore Minecraft. And it's like, okay, that anyone can do that. But they still got millions of views, so I don't really blame them for doing that. But there was a lot of like slop. And so I try to make my videos, I like building farms. Farms are important in Minecraft. So I try to do the farms, but I try to make them in such a way that it's still original and I'm not just following a tutorial and then calling it a YouTube video. Make a wool farm? I'm gonna do that later. Dash, Dude Perfect did a Minecraft movie promo short. That's crazy. I have so many shorts to make in the next couple of days and not enough time to do it. Like, I need to make a short, or I want to make a short about how to get the new cape, right? I want to make a short about how to get the new Minecraft Yearn cape. But so April Fool, I typically do shorts every other day. So April Fool's short is tomorrow. Then 2 days, but then the Minecraft movie comes out. So I want to make at least one short about the Minecraft movie, right? I have like several ideas about it though, and then I haven't even seen it yet. So then after I see it, I'm gonna have shorts to make about it, probably, and you know, like a little review short. And so it's gonna be. I'm probably just not gonna get to do all my ideas because by the time I get to them, they'll no longer be timely. By the time I get to my ideas, it'll probably be like too late. You know, like everyone's already seen, you know, Can Man talk about the Minecraft movie or whatever. What has this world come to? It's beautiful. This is what the world has always been. It's just me building whatever stupid stuff comes to mind. Oh, you might be talking about, like, the real world, not, like, my specific world, now that I think about it. Alright. Are you gonna try one of the Happy Ghast mods on stream? I tried one off stream and did a short on it, so I'm probably not gonna try one on stream. How many days do you plan on finishing the sheep thing? I don't know. I don't have a timeline. My videos, like long form especially, they come out when they come out. There's no timeline. I have multiple finished projects in this world that have not gotten a video yet because I'm focusing. I mainly make shorts, so I don't have that much time. Like after I spend, you know, after I make a short, I don't have that much time left in the day to make a long form. And when I do have some time left in the day, sometimes I'm just not in, like, the mood to, you know, work on long form. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, sometimes I want to go play Marvel Rivals or whatever instead of, like, working 16 hours in a day. Hello? What do you mean? Okay. That's basically the conundrum. It's like, over winter break, to get the Squid Game video out, or the Village Game video out, it took me, I literally spent, like, every waking moment of my life working on that video, and it wasn't my favorite thing. I like doing other things, too, so I kind of like having a balance of shorts and long, but I don't know, long is more profitable. You sent the short? Oh, sick. That's dope. I will not be reviewing it on stream, but I will be finishing it later. Thank you, Granted. That means a lot. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm blessed to have Granted. Like, anytime Granted goes away on vacation, I'm like, oh no, Granted, come back, because I have to then, on top of writing and filming the script or the shorts, I also have to edit them, and then I have like no time. Eventually I'll maybe get around to getting more editors and stuff on top of Granted. Granted will always be here because he's a great editor, but eventually I'll have to get some more editors and stuff if I want to pump out long form more often. But honestly, for now, like, I think it's because I always have made long form, but like Cam Man never makes long form, and so he doesn't get anyone complaining about the lack of long form, pretty much. And like, for now at least, I'm pretty happy to just make short form. I don't really feel the need to make more long form. I'd like to, because it's nice for like storytelling and stuff. But I generally am pretty okay with if I don't have the opportunity to make a lot of long form videos. I like making shorts. I'm cool with that. And like some people will be like, you should make long form, Dash, because it's more profitable. Not for me. It's not more profitable at all for me. Short form is better in my opinion. That's a hot take. I don't even agree with that. But short form is better for me in terms of being a content creator. Short form just performs better for whatever reason. I'm better at making a script and, you know, better at writing scripts and editing and filming for 60 seconds than for, you know, 20 minutes. Since Village Games, we've had almost twice as many viewers and streams. Yeah. Dude, what's crazy? I edited the Village Game video so much, and it still only has like 8 minutes average view duration, which is kind of crazy. That's one of the other reasons that like I don't do long form as much. It's because as much as I try, I can never get the same results as shorts. I think my most recent short has like 92% average view duration, and it's like, if I could even get 50% average view duration on a long form, it would be absurd. It would be so good, but it's like impossible to get there. I don't know exactly what to do. Man, leave me alone. I got jump scared by them because I didn't have sounds on. I'm convinced some people aren't actually watching the stream and instead just ask Dash questions that could be answered by watching the stream. That's very true. Some people, dude, If I had $1 for every time someone came to stream, asked me a question, I answered it, and then they asked me the same question like a minute later, I would have genuinely thousands of dollars. I would actually have a lot of money from that. It's so frequent how often people are like, Dash, what are you doing right now? And I'm like, dude, it says in the title, and if you watch the stream for 30 seconds, you know, what does my hair look like? I have pigtails, and I have like neon orange pigtails. Never seen Dash hair before? Yeah, that's fair. I saw my subscriptions and it said I built a sheep fricker. W. Do you have a headset dent? Anyone who wears headphones a lot like me has a headset dent. They go away though, which I learned. I really thought that I had like permanently altered the shape of my brain or of my skull, but it's like headset dents go away because it's just your hair. Like your skull doesn't get molded. It's just your hair and your skin gets like flattened. And then apparently if you take your headphones off for like a week, it'll go back to normal. Do you have a job instead of YouTube? No, YouTube is my job, thanks to you guys. I literally, I have the greatest job, dude. Being able to just play Minecraft for a living is amazing. Honestly, streaming might be a better job because I feel like it's lower effort than like making videos, but making videos is still a pretty freaking sweet job. And like, as much as I sometimes complain about all the work that goes into it, I'm truly very, very grateful for the job that I have, thanks to you guys. Are you gonna do Java Bed Wars or stick with Bedrock Bed Wars? Bedrock Bed Wars, and this might just be the Hive, but Bedrock Bed Wars is like infinitely worse than Java Bed Wars. And same with Sky Wars. The Hive is fun though. I like the Hive a lot, and I will play on the Hive more. I'm probably this week. If I stream on Friday, this week will probably be Hypixel on with viewers, but the Hive streams not only have a lot of viewers, which is always fun, and it lets me play with teams of 50, which is really dope. But the Hive, some of the Hive games are also super fun. Some of them are better than the like Java equivalent, just not Bed Wars and Sky Wars. Java Bed Wars and Sky Wars are way better. It's not a competition. Oh my gosh, Stream Elements did something. Oh. Alright, that's my bad. I feel like I didn't think people were typing that long of messages typically, but evidently they are. That's my bad. Let me just turn off long messages. Oh, Stream Elements only did something on Twitch though. I'm doubtful Stream Elements will do anything on YouTube. I would imagine Stream Elements is not going to do anything on YouTube. Wait, I don't even have that turned on, do I? Oh, paragraph protection. Yes, I do. Okay, there we go. Now it's off, so hopefully you can send long messages again. All right, chat. I want you guys to... I'm giving you guys permission to spam. I want you guys to just type A, and then just type it like every 3 seconds for a few seconds. I need to find out if Stream Elements works. I don't think it's going to, but I need to find out if it will ban anyone, or not ban anyone, but time anyone out. I'm trying to see if anyone actually... Bro wrote dash tickles. What does that mean? Okay, it is absolutely not doing anything. Slow mode is on. Yeah, I mean, I know that, but it worked. Wait, did it? Is it not typing anything when it times people out? I would think it would tell me if it timed someone out. But is it just doing it silently? Oh, wait. If I enable announcements... Hold on. If I enable announcements, will it do it? Granted, you're a mod. It's not going to do anything to you. Alright, granted. Stop spamming before I time you out. Alright, hold on. Everyone try typing A again. Let's see if this works. I just want to spam EDP. We all got timed out on Twitch? Oh, okay. So, Stream Elements is just garbage, I guess. Alright, well, good to know that it doesn't do jack shit on YouTube. I should really... Maybe I'll put in, like, a report of that, because... I feel like it should do something, but it's not. Alright, you guys can stop spamming now. Let me really quickly just do... Let me really quickly just send a Stream Elements support ticket. No, where do I go? How to get help? Submit support ticket. Oh, I think it might be... Let me see if I can... Hold on, I'm trying to end this ticket. Oh, I misspelled close. Alright. Do you support rights for aliens? Are we talking about, like, immigrants? Or are we talking about, like, literal aliens? Have you learned Tim Cheese lore yet? No, I have not. Okay, let me put in a ticket. Ticket, Stream Elements bot doesn't work on YouTube. Alright, there we go. Tim Cheese is goated. I see. I'm going to send Tim Cheese lore to you. I'm not going to read it. If you send me Tim Cheese lore, I'm not reading it. I just want you to know that. I can't for some reason. Okay, there we go. It loaded. All right. I need to get my account ID so that I can actually send this message. That's kind of annoying. Where do I find that again? It tells me. Found at the top of this page. There is my account ID. Chatbot. Modules and built-in commands, timers, custom commands and variables, or custom bot. I guess modules and built-in commands. On Twitch, the Stream Elements bot. Wait, do I have Stream Elements modded on YouTube? That's actually a really good question. Hold on. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's why it doesn't work. Am I paused? I'm not paused. I should be paused. Maybe I don't even have... Maybe I don't even have my Stream Elements modded, and that's why it doesn't work. Community moderation. I don't. That would explain it. Wow, I'm stupid. Okay. How do I actually mod it? Okay, so we're gonna try spamming again in a second. Let me just figure out how to mod Stream Elements, because that's why it's not doing anything. Chatbot, chat commands. I don't know where to... How to mod Stream Elements. YouTube. Complete guide for YouTube streamers. 25 minutes till Hall of Fame. www.com/ I always do that. That's not how that works. Connect with YouTube. Allow stream elements to manage. Let's see. Where would this be on the page? Chatbot. How to add stream elements as a moderator. All right, chat. Let's watch this video together.
First, log into stream elements either with your YouTube or Twitch.
I've already done that. Oh my gosh, that's my video. Look at that.
With the stream elements you want to put it on, and press allow. The join channel button before the next step.
Click join channel.
The next thing you're going to do is head over to YouTube, and you're going to head to the stream elements YouTube channel. The 141.
Go to the stream elements YouTube channel.
Their channel link, their YouTube link, as you see me highlighted above.
Okay.
Copy.
So I just do that. All right.
Then head back over to your YouTube.
Okay, I know how to get it from here, I think. Stream elements. Let me go to their channel and then copy this and then paste it into here. Paste the channel URL. There we go. All right. Okay. Will everyone do me a favor and spam A again? And let's see if this works now. Let's find out if it will time people out. Don't spam ADP, just spam A. Please, bot, please work. Please work. You're modded now, so you should be able to work. I don't know if it's going to do anything. I don't know if it's going to do anything. Maybe it will take a minute. Maybe it just needs to... Maybe it just needs to type something. If the bot doesn't work, there's always the other option I brought up. Well, yeah, give me a second. I asked him if he's interested. Okay, you guys can stop spamming. It appears that it's not working, but it might start working. It might just take a minute. That's kind of my thinking. It might just be taking its sweet time. Yeah. That's kind of my thinking. So hopefully that will fix eventually. Just joined the stream. What happened? I asked people to spam in chat because I'm trying to have something automatically block spam messages, and I realized potentially why one of my spam bots was not working, and it's because I didn't have it modded on my channel, so it can't time people out. So I just changed that, but it seems like it's still not working, but it might just take a minute to, like, update, you know? Stream elements timed lots of emojis. Okay. Did it really? Okay. That's something. That's something. Maybe it works now. I don't know. I'm just gonna choose one person to spam, okay? Didn't Stream Elements do that before? No, I don't think so, because it was never modded, so it couldn't. Because I'm stupid and I didn't have it modded. No way, you've been streaming an hour already? 55 minutes. You want to spam? Alright, Bubba Pie, can you just type A in chat a bunch of times? and we'll see if it works. What mod is this? This is Lightmatica. It's easier if just one person spams, because then I know that they've typed it a bunch of times. My teacher said I have more ways to torture you than you have to torture me. Oh, Nightbot did something, but that's just symbols. Okay. It does not seem to care about this, which is kind of annoying. For whatever reason, the one thing that I want it to do, it doesn't care about. Oh, you know what? I have it set to exclude regulars. Maybe Bubba Pie is considered a regular. Let's try that. We'll try again in a couple minutes. We're gonna let everything update, okay? We're gonna let everything update. And I'm going to exclude regulars just to make sure it works, because it might just be thinking that you guys are regulars, and that's why it's not timing you out. All right, we'll try again in a couple of minutes. Where am I? A thing and a Polymars rain. I don't know what that means, but okay. First stream, welcome in Tim Cheese Edits. Oh my gosh. Granted was just telling me about Tim Cheese. Have you ever ate a chicken sandwich with ketchup? I think so. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Like Chick-fil-A or something and put some ketchup on it? Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. Invite someone to your world? Alright, I'm gonna invite Pesto Dino. That's the only person I'd ever invite to this world. You have a video where you talked about ender pearls making chunks load in random tick, but you said that was only in snapshots. Did it come through on the final 1.20, 1.5 update? Yeah, I believe it did. I haven't actually checked that, but I'm like nearly positive that it did. How do I build a Bedrock raid farm? I don't know. I don't play Bedrock that much. That's actually a lie. I play Bedrock a lot, but I don't do Bedrock farming yet. I've only designed one farm for Bedrock out of like 20 that I've designed for Java, so. 15 minutes till Hall of Fame. W! That's sick. That is so sick. We're gonna have two people. 2 people in one day for Hall of Fame. Crazy. I wonder if you guys started watching around the same time or not. 2 Hall of Fames in one stream's fire. Yeah, for real. I wonder, it's going to be 2 Hall of Fames in one night. And then, like, you know, 2 months until the next one. Dash, show us your rabbit. She's not here. I can't. What am I out of? Snow again? Oh, man. No. Snow is constantly running out of snow. What the heck did it just start smelling like in my apartment? I think someone must be like cooking or something, because the scent in my apartment just like randomly changed, like very suddenly. I'm not sure what it smells like. I'm gonna try for the next Hall of Fame. How many hours are you at? Take a shower, Dash? I took a shower like 2 hours ago. Or no, less than 2 hours ago, probably. I went to the gym today, so I did shower because otherwise that would be disgusting. Alright, Stream Elements is modded in chat. That's good. Stream Elements is showing up as modded in chat. Redeem strip. That is not a command. That is not redeemable. You cannot make me strip. Not without at least like a tier 3 membership. Have you played Donut SMP? I have not. And I probably won't. I want to get a PC to play Java and see if it's better than Bedrock for myself. That's fair. Yeah. In my opinion, they're both good, but Java happens to be better. especially with like mods and stuff. Like, you could not do this on Bedrock, and it would make building a lot of bigger construction things would just be like nearly impossible, if not impossible. And I couldn't not be able to build big things, because you would have to, like, I guess you could do this, but you'd have to go like 1 pixel at a time, and it would be very difficult. You were timed on YouTube? Might have been intentional. Oh, you were told to spam? Oh, I don't know if there's actually a way for us to untime you out, to be fair. So I apologize for that. Alterock came in not knowing that I told people to spam. Why not give the sheep something special like sunglasses? That would be kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Bro just having a massive pair of sunglasses. I need to eventually theme the top of this. Or I need to theme the head. The head is just a big wool block right now. And it's supposed to actually be pixelated, so I need to do that. I need to do the legs and the bottom of the sheep. There's definitely more for me to do, but I haven't had much time to do it lately. If a creeper spawned, that would be crazy, considering the fact that I have a mob switch and am very high up. I mean, like, creepers could spawn up here, but it would just be unlikely due to how mob spawning works. Plus, due to, like, it would have to spawn and sneak up on me while I am building and, like, running around in circles. Like, I feel like it would have to catch up to me. Can you explain to me in 5 seconds why you make this out of all things? Because it's awesome. That didn't even need 5 seconds. Don't even need 5 seconds to do it. Imagine you fall and don't have an elytra. If I fell and didn't have an elytra, I'd probably take a couple hearts of damage. Yeah, you really don't take that much. I have resistance on my beacons. So, like, I'm not, even if I fell, I wouldn't die. Make the sheep have a dash pum hat. What if I just gave him a top hat? That'd be kind of fire. Are you going to put peaceful so creeper don't kill you or explode the building? I have a mob switch, so creepers won't spawn, and no mobs will spawn because mob switch. I love mob switch. Mob switches are amazing. Well, so I don't actually have a mob switch technically. I just have a shulker farm, and the shulker farm just is goated and just keeps mobs from spawning because the shulkers take up the mob cap. I love mobs. When I'm building, like, I don't want them annoying me. That's why phantoms are the worst. That's why phantoms are the worst mob in the game, because mob switches don't even stop them from spawning, and they're such an irritating mob to begin with, but you can't even get rid of them. If mob switches got rid of them, I would be like, okay, they're fine. But they're such an insufferable mob because they just show up no matter what you do. There's nothing you can do except for change a game rule to get rid of them. Or kill them. Or sleep. But, like, realistically, I don't want to sleep. A lot of people don't want to have to sleep constantly. I saw the comment, what do you think will replace the King of Coasters? God, I hope not I really hope not a spinning coaster. In case you guys are wondering what we're talking about, I'm a big roller coaster enthusiast, and I commented on this one roller coaster YouTuber's video, and I got some likes and people being like, oh my gosh, I know you from Minecraft, that's crazy. So they're asking me, King Daka was the king of roller coasters for like 20 years, something like 20 years, and then it recently got torn down, and so hopefully something good will replace it. But if it's a spinning coaster, I'm going to crash out because I think I will throw up on a spinning coaster, and that's also just such a downgrade. Even if it's like the world's tallest spinning coaster, I just can't imagine. I feel like that would be such a downgrade. Make a phantom fricker? That would be pretty sick. Spinner would be awesome. I've never been on an extreme spinner, to be fair, but I went on a not extreme spinner and I nearly threw up. So I feel like an extreme spinner would just make me throw up even harder. So I'm not a fan of the extreme spinner. I would much rather just like, I don't know, I would rather like I would love I don't know, like they said a record-breaking launched coaster. What I would love is like, it's been years since Intamin made Formula Rossa. I would love a record-breaking speed coaster. Like, it would be cool if replacing the tallest coaster was the fastest coaster. That would be pretty cool if you ask me. This is my first stream. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Have you watched any Minecraft YouTubers before you started your channel? Yeah, for sure. I mean, at the time when I started my channel, I feel like people like Dream and like Technoblade were some of the people I watched. I watched some lifesteal YouTubers. I don't really remember specifically who. Will the piston work? Yes. Yes, it will. It is very slow because it is massive, but it does in fact work. Cost me $600 to get someone who knows how to design that to design it, because I certainly do not know how to make a 64x64 functional piston. So definitely not the greatest use of $600 that I've ever had, but, or maybe it is, we'll see. I need the video that I make on it to make me at least $600 so I break even. It will work, yes. It's basically a 64x64 flying machine that moves. It's my second stream. I started watching you from Squid Game Season 2, and I watch it. You watched it 100 times? Is that what you're saying? That might be too many times to watch my video. I appreciate you watching it so many times, but that might be too many times. Go outside, bro. Bro, YouTube Shorts makes it so that the top comment is seeable while watching the short. Now I can't see half the short. That is annoying. I didn't know that. The sheep is pretty massive. I agree. Love schematics. Oh, me too. This build and a lot of builds that I make wouldn't be possible or feasible. No, they'd be possible, but they'd be very much more annoying to build and much more difficult if they were if Lightmatica didn't exist. So thankfully it does. Watched you 10 times and I thought that is nuts, but 200 is unhealthy. You watched the video 10 times? I mean, I appreciate anyone who watched it more than once, you know? Well, actually, I appreciate anyone who watched it at all, but like, if you watched it more than once, you're going above and beyond. You're the GOAT, you know? I love your mechanical videos. And how old is the world? It's like 3 years old, probably more than 3 years old, and then 6,846 days. And I barely sleep in this world. I haven't slept since I learned, like a few thousand days ago, I learned that if you want to get rid of phantoms, you can just get into a bed and get out. You don't actually have to sleep through the night. And since I learned about that, I just don't sleep through the night. I just stay awake during the night. Because phantoms are relatively easily, like, cheesable, you know? It's still annoying, though. I still hate phantoms, but you are able to get rid of them just by hopping into a bed and hopping out. They're still very obnoxious creatures. Schematics do rule. Dash hasn't been able to sleep after what I did to his family. Alterock hasn't been able to leave my basement after what he did to my family. I think we're nearing the top. And to be honest with you guys, I might have to on stream work on decorating the sheep, because once I get to the top, I think that once I get to the top, I will have done all that I can, because the rest of it is not themed or is not pixelated, so I might have to go and do that. Are you using Java or Bedrock? I'm on Java. I mainly play Java, but I actually recently, the past like 2 weeks, have been doing probably just as much Bedrock, if not more, but I'm a big Java player. Love Java. Joke's on you, I like it in the basement. It keeps me away from the sun. Dang. Bro's just that much of like a cellar dweller. What's my favorite coaster I've been on? Steel Vengeance is insanely good. Oh, so I have... So guys, I actually have the top... I have the top themed. But you know what Mojang decided to do? They changed the texture. I spent like, I don't know, a decent amount of time on the top. I spent a decent amount of time working on the top, and then Mojang changed the texture. Here, I'll pull up 1.21.5, and I'll show you guys. This is my second stream. I was the Kanye versus Diddy Bedrock Hard guy. Okay. Make a huge wool farm with an iron farm with shears and a crafter and all in the sheep. That'd be kind of cool. Are you happy with the Squid Game video performance? I am, but I could be happier, you know? Oh, Schneike. Wait, I can't show you guys this. That's for the video tomorrow. You guys just got a sneak peek a little bit. Oh, wait, I didn't even... I didn't show you anything because I accidentally did not have my stream set up to show you things. Okay, so if we look at a sheep, right? Okay, not that guy, not that. All right, I'm being racist right now. I need a white sheep because that's the one that I'm building. Locate biome, plains. Boop. There we go. Hey, thank you very much.
Make giant creeper that spawns creepers.
I actually have planned for, so my last long-term hardcore world, but no, you know what? Like 2 long-term hardcore worlds before this, I had, or this isn't a hardcore world anymore, but thank you so much for the dono, by the way. But I had a long-term hardcore world that was about 1,000 days old that somebody paid me $500 to delete. And like, at the time, pretty good deal. I'm not like mad that I did that. And one of the things that I had started working on was basically I built a huge crater in the ground, and then I was going to build a giant creeper. Like, I was going to build like a 200-foot tall creeper and then build a creeper farm inside of it. And I still want to finish that project because I think that's a cool project. So, okay, look at this. Look at the sheep from above, right? I can't really stop flying. But if we go over to here, I'm going to log out. What's today's date? Today is, oh, that's the 31st. 3/31/2025. Sheep fricker. Would you only play Bedrock again for 100 mine coins? Yeah, that's a reasonable price. Are you a sports fan? I am not. Okay, so if we pull up this, if we pull up here, right? And we summon sheep, no AI :1B, right? They changed the texture on me. They changed it. Why did they do that? It's mostly the same, but it is a little different. I might be able to just freehand it, to be honest. No, the texture is like completely, well, there are a couple things that are different. This spot is different. Like, they got rid of that little thing that juts out there. You know what I mean? But the main difference is this darker stripe at the back. Do you think Falcon's flight will be great or just fall over in the Saudi wind? I think it will operate for like a week and then never again. I think it will be very unlikely to be operationally decent because, like, I don't know. I mean, it's been 20 years, so maybe Intamin knows, maybe Intamin has figured out the problems that they had with like King Dakar and Top Thrill Dragster. Like, maybe they figured out those issues and can fix them. But I don't know if they can. I hope they can, because I would love to ride that ride, but I don't know if I'll ever get to, because it's in Saudi Arabia, and it probably won't operate very much. For those of you who aren't roller coaster nerds, we're talking about the new world's tallest roller coaster is opening in Saudi Arabia, I think this summer, or soon at least. And I'm just going to take... I think I'm just going to try to freehand this guy. I think I'm just going to take a screenshot of this guy's butt, and then I'm going to reference it. And we'll hopefully be able to do things. But yeah, so the new world's tallest roller coaster seems like it might... Or I think there's a decent chance that it doesn't, like, operate. Oh, geez. I was still flying. Screenshot the butt. Alright. Alright, bro. Imagine the piston is uncentered. I haven't actually built it yet, so I'll make sure that it is centered, but that is a real thing that could happen. Okay, so I think the only thing that I have to do with this back section is I just replace these back pixels with snow. And let me pull up the screenshot of the butt. Flying Nugget got Hall of Fame? Oh, he did? Did you redeem it? You have to redeem it. If you didn't... I'm assuming you didn't redeem it. You do redeem Hall of Fame. Redeem HOF. You did redeem it? Did you do it? I might not have it. Let's see. I'm worried that... There we go. Flying Nugget is in the Hall of Fame now. Congratulations, everyone. W in the chat for Flying Nugget. Why is this screenshot of nothing? Oh, I opened up the wrong... Hold on. 1.20, 1.5. All right, there we go. Look at that. Look at that butt screenshot. There we go. Okay, let's go. We'll go give Flying Nugget their Hall of Fame plot, and then we'll come back to the butt. It's more the top of it, but I'm still calling it the butt. Name your shovel Flying Nugget? No. You know what I just realized that would be really funny to do? Build. This would be funny to me when I forget that I do this, right? But just put a random glass pane in one of these. And so I'm just flying and I just whack my head into one of them. That'd be pretty funny. All right. Whee! You got banned again for 10 seconds? Oh, Nightbot is deleting messages. Yeah, because you're spamming. Oh wait, no, actually I don't know what you typed. What did you type to get timed out for 10 seconds? I'm not sure. See, I might turn off Nightbot because I'm hoping Stream Elements will work. Oh, it's thundering out. Wow, crazy. Chat moderation. I currently have excess emotes turned off, excess symbols, and I have repetitions turned on. I'm turning off excess emotes and excess symbols from Nightbot, and we'll see if that fixes anything. It was during the W spam? Oh, okay. See, I just said to say W once. I didn't say to spam it. That might be on you. How do I get into the Hall of Fame? You need to watch the stream for 168 hours. And you need to be typing for every if you're watching on YouTube, you need to type at least once every 5 minutes for the watch time to count. Why not get a pet warden? Because that would be hella dangerous. You in the Northeast? Yes. Who's better, Cam Man or Tin Man? Tin Man 17 all the way. My goat, Tin Man 18 or Tin Man 17. It's me, Huggy Wuggy, dude. Oh my gosh, it's withered Huggy Wuggy. The 9-year-olds in chat go wild because it's Huggy Wuggy. All right. Flying Nugget. Rest in peace, Flying Nugget. What is your death message, Flying Nugget? Can my cause of death be flew into the mouth of a hungry dash? Flew into the mouth. No, flew into the mouth of hungry. Oh, geez. Can I say flew into mouth? Flew into mouth of hungry dash. That's funny. Does watching videos? No, it does not, unfortunately. You can omit the... Yeah, there we go. All right, and then... Okay, so date of death, or date of birth is most likely going to be the same as everyone still. We'll check, but I'm assuming it's going to be 6/19 because that's the day that I added it. So that's the default. Yeah, 6/19/24. 6/19/24 to 3/31/24. I wish signs, there might be a mod that does this, but I wish signs could fit more text, because as soon as whenever we get to a month, when someone redeems Hall of Fame during like during the 10th, 11th, or 12th month, or it starts watching during the 10th, 11th, or 12th month, this isn't gonna fit, and that's really annoying. I wish that it would just like shrink. There's probably a mod that just shrinks the font size a bit to make it fit as much text as you want, but oh, it is 2025. You're right. Did I write 2024? Whoopsie. Oop. There we go. Our newest member of Hall of Fame. We got 2 new members today, chat. Jeez, guys, I get it. I messed it up. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. And then we got Tortoise Goldfish. Oh, I can't. I don't think I can fit. Can I fit Cod? Cod. Nope, I cannot. So we won't have. I think some of them. Oh yeah, this doesn't even have a cause of death. So I guess I've been lenient on what the rules are. Yeah, this doesn't say cause of death. It just says yeah. Anime still doesn't. Anime was, I think, the first one in, maybe the second, and bro doesn't have anything. Oh yeah, so this one took up 2 lines. So when that happens, I will probably download a mod to make it fit on 1 line. Do you want to react to these 3 videos? No. No, I don't. Make sure Dash knows how stupid he is. Guys, I already know how stupid I am. You don't need to tell me. Trust me, you don't need to. I'm going to get rid of this thing because this is no longer necessary, and it's kind of bothering me that it's here. I'm so hyped for real. You should be. It's a big accomplishment. Takes a lot. It takes a long time, you know? It takes like many months of watching stream to get that, because like if I streamed 8 hours a day, it wouldn't be that hard. It would take you, you know, a few weeks, but if you, well, I guess it also requires chatting. But if you're on Twitch, where it doesn't even require chatting, it would only take a few weeks. But I only stream like 2 hours a day, so it's pretty huge, pretty huge. Yesterday, my AirPods got stolen, so I ordered rip-off ones from Amazon, and I looked specifically for noise cancellation, and they came and they didn't have noise cancellation. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I feel like higher end headphones are the only ones that are actually going to have noise cancellation, and then the other ones, the noise cancellation you get on the cheap AirPods is probably going to be why is this not working? The noise cancellation you get on cheap AirPods is probably the noise cancellation that you get from putting something into your ears. Oh, there's blocks here. That's why. Okay. See, I can go fix that. I'm gonna go fix that because that bothers me. Meow. You know, I wonder how many views my Elytra race video is at. It's probably at like 30. Probably does not have a lot, because that is not like a video that anyone cared about, I don't think. But you know what? I cared about it, so. I wanted to post it, and you can't stop me. There we go. Now our thing is good. Let's see if any of these other ones are also functional. Are these other ones also good? This one looks good. In case you're wondering what these are, they're beacon dimmers. They basically, when it becomes nighttime, they make the beacon less bright to match the sky outside. They're pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing I designed. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone else do it, so it's pretty neat, I think. Or make like a beacon dimming machine. I'm sure someone else has, but not that I've seen. The Electra video, oh, it's got 100, the big 100 views. Let's go. Okay, I'll take it. Has anyone beaten my record yet is the real question, honestly. Why is this guy isn't working at all? I didn't even notice. Hello? Oh. Just visual glitch, I see. Visual glitch. All right. Let's head back. How do you feel about Ka getting imploded? Pretty sad. I did go and get a final ride on it though before it imploded, so that was good. I was on like the second to last day. I heard rumors of it closing like that weekend, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to take the 3-hour drive and go, and worth it. I didn't have much time that day though, so I had to frickin', hey, thank you so much for the $20, Luciano. Jeez. Sheesh. Thank you very much. Appreciate you very much. By the way, guys, there's a storm outside, so if my stream like randomly ends, and it might be like there's like a power outage or something. So, just to warn you, I don't think it'll happen, but it could. What constitutes a small Hall of Fame item? If you look at there's a whole list. If you do a Hall of HOF, I think it gives you the list. Last time I went to Great Adventure, I was too much of a wuss to ride it. That's tragic. I was trying. My girlfriend is very afraid of roller coasters. Not all, but a lot of them. And I was really trying to get her to go on it with me just because I was like, bro, this is your only opportunity that you can ever go on this roller coaster. And, but I thought I had more time before it was going to close, so we were trying to go together, but then it closed, like, it just, like, all of a sudden I saw a YouTube video that was, like, Kingda Ka closing this weekend, and I was like, okay, well, she's busy, so I just went myself. I also don't know if I would have been able to get her to go on it without, you know, even with the reasoning of, like, this is your only time to ever go, I don't know if I'd be able to convince her to go just because, like, it is the tallest roller coaster in the world. I don't know if she'd be willing to do that. Because it's the height that scares her. It's, like, unfortunately, the height is the one thing that she doesn't like, so. Should I let my kid watch your content? I'm going to go ahead and say no based on what I'm currently building. You can let them watch my shorts. My shorts are fine. My long form make occasional inappropriate jokes. I also guess it depends on how old your child is. They're like 2 years old. Maybe stick to Bluey. Oh, that's the wrong block. Should I let my parents watch your content? No. My content is strictly anti-parent. If any parents watch my content, they will just explode. I can't explain to you why it happens, but it happens. So keep your parents away. That parent who just asked, gosh dang it. Stop that. That parent who just asked if their kid can watch my content is probably exploded by now. So, unfortunate. Rest in peace. Do I let my best friend watch your content? I genuinely have no idea what would like stop you from your best friend watching my content. Am I gonna like steal your best friend or something? Is that the concern? Because you're right to be concerned about that. Mwahahaha. I think these back pixels are 5 blocks, if I remember correctly. Nope. Evidently not. Or maybe I miscounted somewhere. They are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so I miscounted. Okay. Easy miscount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why are you not using the galactic alphabet thing? It broke with alongside a lot of texture packs when Mojang, and probably for valid reason. I'm not gonna hate on them for doing this, but I think in an attempt to make texture pack making easier, Mojang breaks texture packs every once in a while, and so I think they broke it, and I haven't bothered to fix it since they broke it. So I will eventually fix it, maybe, but yeah, you're actually right. I kind of forgot that I like that, but I think it's literally just it broke, and I'm not good at texture packs. It takes me like hours to fix the simplest thing, so I don't love to mess with them if I can avoid it. I started should I let someone watch your content? W. Dash talked about her now. Dude. If you had watched the show, you would understand why it makes sense to talk about that for 15 minutes. It's not that, or the scene is so strange that it makes sense to talk about for 15 minutes. Altarock is literally just a hater, bro. How big is the Hall of Fame plot? It is 9 by 9, and then there is the gravestone. There is the gravestone, which is required, but you can change the blocks of it if you want to like theme it differently. But the theme of the Hall of Fame plot is that it is a grave, so it does have to be that. You know, I was thinking, I had an idea for an additional Hall of Fame plot that I might eventually do. I was thinking about eventually making a Hall of Fame plot that is themed towards, you know those terracotta statues? The terracotta soldiers? If you've been in, like, history class, you might have heard about them. I was thinking it would be a really cool build to do, like, a Hall of Fame that's like that. And it could be, and it would be themed like that, and there would be a bunch of the soldiers, but what we could do is, it would be like, you would get like, it would be like the Hall of the, I don't know, it would be like a even bigger Hall of Fame thing. It would be like if you got like a month of watch time, I would like build a little statue of you in the plot, and you would become, and it would eventually, you know, every time a new person got inducted into that, the army of terracotta soldiers would grow, but it would, all of the terracotta soldiers, they'd be like tinted down to look like terracotta soldiers, but they would be like your skin, but just like, you know, grayscale, not grayscaled, but you know what I mean, like orangish. I feel like that would be really cool. I don't know what you guys think about that, but, and that's not for, I'm not going to do that for a while, but I thought that would be a cool thing to eventually do. Or if I ever just don't want to do, if I don't want to continue expanding Cupcake's lair, I will, I'll do a different, like an entirely different Hall of Fame, and do the terracotta thing. I don't think I want to have a statue for every person, though, just for a week of watch time. I feel like, and then I feel like that would also, everyone who had the old Hall of Fame would be like, man, that Hall of Fame's so much better, because it has, like, a statue of me. So I feel like I would have to figure out something for that. I might just build, maybe I could build a bunch of placeholder statues, and then if you get enough watch time, I replace the blocks with you. I could do that. Who is Cupcake? Cupcake is the spider. I thought it would be funny to name a massive spider something very like sweet and cute. So the spider's name is Cupcake. And it is not an EDP reference. If I get Hall of Fame at one point, can I make the build of my head? Yeah, sure. That is definitely allowed. I mean, you can build whatever, as long as it's not like a slur. If you build a slur, if you build a slur, I would actually be really impressed at like, not at like the level of dedication, you know, to like the level of dedication that it would require for you to spend a week watching my stream just to try and build a slur that I would obviously catch, because like there's no way that you could like build all those blocks, just, you know, there's no way you could build all of those blocks without me noticing what you're doing. What if I build the words a slur? Not allowed either. I'll kill you. Did I theme the back of this sheep? I thought I did, but for whatever reason, I don't know. There's no, like, random pixels here and there. I tried watching an old show called Mutant Busters. It was the worst show I've ever watched. I see. Just fart jokes and bad animation. I can fix the XP pack if you want. I don't know how hard it would be to fix, to be honest, and I tend to try and only get my texture packs from like trusted sources so that I don't get a virus, or so somebody doesn't like steal my identity. If you wanna update it and put it up on like Modrinth or something, then I could download that and put it into the pack. Because Modrinth like, you know, checks the packs for malware and whatever. This sheep is going to be so glorious once it's done, chat. It's going to be so amazing. I'm so ready for it to be amazing. You watched me for 20 minutes? Really? Okay, men at your age sometimes have issues with your XP bar. At my age, the ripe old age of 21 years old. That was pretty funny. I can't even lie. What if your IP address was your Google account's password backwards? What would it be? I love how in this situation I would not only be fine with sharing with you my IP address, or like not only like it's not like the if you had it's like if you had how much money in your wallet was equal to your mom's phone number. Like that one makes sense because some people are fine with sharing how much money they have. It's really funny to think that like you're asking somebody to share their IP address to begin with, and then it's their Google account's password. My grandpa was in China when those statues wasn't protected, and he has a pic of him on one of the horses. Really? That's crazy. See, don't you think one of the horses would be such a fire build though? Or not one of the horses, but like a whole civilization of a bunch of the viewers as the statues would be so fire. I like having like the most, I really like the Hall of Fame. I feel like it's fun. I know not a lot of people use it, but I do think a lot of people want to get it. Not a lot of people actually build in there, which is kind of sad. But I also think that that might go to show that my channel point redemptions are really good, because like a lot of the mods are fairly broke, despite the fact, and it's not from redeeming stuff in the Hall of Fame. It's just from like giving me, like making me use the funny mouse and whatnot. So I feel like I have good channel point rewards generally. There are some that are underused, but once we get the infomercials up, that will hopefully make them more evenly used. What's the name of your bunny? Her name is Chula. She's actually going to make an appearance in tomorrow's short. So, you know, get excited for that, chat. I have the hiccups. This sucks. Hiccups are the worst. I do not like having the hiccups, chat. It was not fun. Chat, can someone say something? Say something that will scare me to get the hiccups to go away. Altarock is third in watch hours. Oh, W. Wow, Sharuz is higher than you. Who would have thought? Did not know that. The liberals are the liberals are taking over. I know where you okay, it's not very good. It's not very scary. I know where I live too. Why would I be scared of that? Headset dents never go away. Ah! Oh my gosh. Terrifying. In fact, headset dents get even worse. If I keep wearing my headset at the rate that I'm going, pretty soon my head is just gonna be like concave, like it's just gonna be like that. I know you have a microwave. Some of you guys are not understanding the assignment. A myth tax payments? No! The IRS is gonna tie me up in jail for the rest of my life. Oh no. Please, please IRS. I have not done anything wrong. Not intentionally, at least. It's not my fault that you guys don't tell me how much money I owe you, instead make me guess. That's actually crazy. If you get locked up in jail for getting your taxes, or for like doing your taxes wrong, like unintentionally, that's awful. Because dude, like the IRS does not, for 99% of you who don't do taxes yet, you're not told, oh, you owe the IRS, you know, $20,000. You're told to figure it out on your own, and then the IRS figures it out on their own. And you would think, since the IRS has already figured out, how much money you owe them, they would just tell you that. But because of H&R Block and other massive tax services lobbying the government, we don't get that. Other countries do, but the US has to guess on our taxes, which is really stupid. So there's my little rant about taxes. Can the IRS pay me taxes? Genius! Why didn't we think of that? I'm gonna start sending the IRS a letter demanding them to pay my taxes. You're brilliant. Boop. Do you get a form on what you bought? I do have to keep track of like work-related purchases. I don't know why I said related, just work purchases. So like when I bought my PC, that's like I will use it for work like 24/7. So that was a business expense. And so I do have to keep track of that. All right, chat, let's look at this sheep body. Oh, look at that. Ain't she a beaut? I love how it's just a floating box right now, but it will be good. It will be good once it's fully done, but headless sheep and legless sheep. It's just a floating box right now. New Minecraft idiot trolling the IRS with tax evasion. Ooh, good one. I like that. Might have to steal that idea. Ooh, you know what I just thought of? That would be kind of a fire intro to the video. What if I was able to line up the sheep? I don't think I'll be able to once the piston is there, but I was just thinking lining up the sheep and the piston and being like, this is a sheep fricker, and this is the world's largest sheep fricker. Something like that would be kind of fire. Sheep had to sell everything to the IRS. True. Have you died on the world? I have died one time, yes. What are you doing? Working on the giant sheep fricker. Dude, it's thundering in-game and in real life. That's crazy. That would be fire. It would, wouldn't it? I do not know if perspectives will allow me to do that, but I will mess with it and see if I can. We know what you did to those villagers. You don't know the half of it. You might know some of it, but you don't know. You don't know shit. All right, chat. I need to go to the piss room. I need to go and take a whizzle. So I'll be right back. BRB. BRB, chat. What horrors does the chat have for me today when I come back and there's spam? What horrors will we have? Imagine not having the Hall of Fame. Alright, there we go. That's actually not that bad. That's less bad than testicular Gatling gun. Oh my gosh, did Stream Elements do something? Oh my gosh, guys, Stream Elements actually is working. That's incredible. Wait, even Alterock? How did... That's so funny. I didn't realize Stream Elements can time at Alterock. Why is there no option to exclude... Why is there no option to exclude a moderator? I think it's because... I think what I can probably do... Let me put the mods... Let me put these guys in the same category as the other mods. Stream Elements. Stream Labs. Night Bot. And this, I think because they're on the same level now, because they'll be on the same level as the other guys, they won't be able to, like, you know, they won't be able to time out anyone. Or they won't be able to time out the mods. Althorak really added me just to say, how did I get timed out? I'm the winner of Squid Game. You can't time me out. No shot. You just timed out someone for saying hi 3 times when you just did that. Alright, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Do you want me to become a member? Of course. Your Stream Elements thing doesn't work. I had to do it, like... I had to time out like 15 people and Stream Elements didn't do anything. It timed out a lot of people. That's better than no one. Look at all of these people who are timed out by Stream Elements. That is better than 0 people. I will take that. I will take that over 0 people. It used to do no people, so now it does some people, and that's a huge, huge W if you ask me. So... Why does it only work when you're pissing? Well, I don't think we have had that much spam when I wasn't pissing, so that's probably why. Oh, okay, so for the remaining, like, 10 minutes of stream, chat, for the remaining 10 minutes of stream, let's go and see if we can make these leggies look better. No, you know what? I don't have enough time. I'm gonna, what do I do for the next 10 minutes of stream, chat? Let's go put this stuff back in my shulkers, and then we can... Maybe I go over to the gold farm and start AFKing at it so that I can get more string. I feel like that's a pretty good idea. I think in order for Stream Elements bot to work, I think you gotta be continuously pissing all throughout the stream. Oh. Interesting. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. I'll just start right now. Alright, I'm out of piss, so I don't know. I guess I gotta drink more water or something. Okay, I can't. Chat, I can't. I don't think I can hold any more water. That was a lot of water. Somebody said it was lagging. Is it lagging for anyone else, or are they tripping? Alright, chat. I'm trying to piss right now, but I can't. What a first world problem. I can't even piss my own pants. These are rich people problems, for real. God damn it. Somebody's redeeming hydrate after I just chugged half my water bottle is crazy. The chat won. Next is the oil stream. There is no oil stream, chat. Unless it is me, unless it's like me becoming an oil tycoon. Because I'll do that, because there's a lot of money in that. Oh god. I'm so glad the stream is ending in 10 minutes. How much is hydrate? Is hydrate like 600? $600? Okay. At least it's not like super cheap. Just wait until I put oil in your water bottle. Bro's oiling up my water bottle? That's crazy. I didn't know you could do that. What did I come over here to do? I think I came over here to fill up my shulker with fireworks. Does your bunny commit tax evasion? No, Chula is a taxpayer. She would never do anything to piss off the IRS. You can't redeem this, you only have Pumkoins? Does it not say how many Pumkoins you have? Did I break that? I don't actually see where it says that. Oh, it does say that. Okay, I'll have to fix that, I guess. It's supposed to say how many Pumkoins you have. You can't redeem this. You only have Pumkoins. Glitch. Or error. It might not even be a glitch. It might literally just be that I'm dumb. You know, let me just check. Let me see if I can fix this like right now. My chair is currently falling, in case you're wondering why I'm getting smaller. My chair is really garbage. It's really garbage. And it doesn't hold me up. Huh. It's supposed to do it. I don't know why it wouldn't. Unable to afford his points args. Alright, I'll have to figure that out off stream. I don't know what's happening. Why does it keep lagging? I think it might just be lagging for you, Carla. Is it lagging for anyone else? L chair, for real. W chair. Okay, it's not a W chair, guys. This is not a W chair. This chair is trash. I need to get, I'm gonna drop like $2,000 on like one of the Herman Miller chairs. Those chairs are insanely expensive, but they're supposed to last forever, and they are supposed to be really good for just everything. They're supposed to just be like the best chair you can get, pretty much. So probably gonna drop a lot of money at some point on just a chair. I'm gonna get, I think soon, actually. I should really order them soon because I want to have them over the summer, but I'm going to order a really expensive desk and a really expensive chair so that over the summer I just have a crazy setup to do all my work from. The main thing that I need out of a desk is I had the standing desk last summer, if you guys remember. And the standing desk is great. I will not lie. Standing desk is amazing. Really, really good purchase. But the standing desk that I had was just too wobbly. It was just super wobbly, and I couldn't really use it because it just wobbled everywhere, and I didn't like that. So I'm thinking of getting like a really high-end desk and a really high-end chair. Use a toilet, and the U stream elements will work. That makes sense. That sentence makes sense. All right, let's go to the gold farm and start working, chat. Bud can't even stand up. What? I don't understand. Hear me out. Don't get any more chairs. I just keep this one chair. Hear me out. Dude, standing desks, if you're making fun of me for using a standing desks are awesome because it means I can keep working while I was using it to use a treadmill. Like, I wasn't just standing, I was going on a treadmill at the same time, and it was awesome. I was able to just walk, and I would just for like an hour or two a day just walk, and it was while I was working, so I just got extra exercise. And that's great. Multitasking is great. You should use a diaper so you don't have to piss in the piss room and can just piss in the piss chair. That's fair. How does it feel to finally do a piss stream? Pretty bad. I regret everything. Oh, geez. I should have turned that off last time I was here. That sucks. Do I have enough shulker boxes in here to store all the items that I need? I probably don't, now that I think about it. Get 100,000... What is it, a Mr. Beast video? I got 100,000 standing desks, and I don't know what I did with them, but I did something with them. Why are there so many of these guys here? I wonder if I will take entity cramming for touch. Yep. Wow, that's a lot of... There are a lot of minecarts here for some reason. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, how many freaking... Why are there so many in here? I don't know what caused them to get dispensed. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's still entity cramming going. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of those. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead then, and I'm gonna break this right here, and I'm just gonna yoink those into there. Genius. 10,000 IQ dash bum 4 play. Boop. Almost done. Boop. And grab these guys and throw that in there. There we go, nice. We allowed to make redstone contraptions in our Hall of Fame plot. As long as it's not like a lag machine, yeah. If you build like a lag machine, I'm gonna destroy it and you're gonna lose your points. Oh my gosh, there are so many. Gosh dang, well, I have no idea why these guys all dispensed. Wow, there are a lot of them in here. Dude, I don't know what caused these, like, so many of them to dispense like this. Very annoying. Hey, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Tired Lord. Appreciate you. The minecarts are fighting back. Thank you very much, bro. W's in the chat for Tired Lord for giving me money. We love money in the chat, don't we? Don't we, chat? Who here loves money? I know I love money. Alright, let me just throw those in there. Oop. Oh, there's another one. Got him. Nice. Alright, surely we're done, right? The minecart gone sentient and decided to mess with you. Evidently so. Let me do that. Okay. And let's just come over here and put the rest of these minecarts into here. There we go. All right, this system is reset now. Oh, there's one additional minecart. One additional minecart. And let's just put that in there. Nope. Put that in there and be far enough away that it doesn't knock me around. All right, cool. Now this is good. I probably don't have that many shulker boxes in here, but I might, maybe I'll add more later. I have, okay, I have this many shulker boxes that I can fill with gold, but that's not that much, to be fair. Am I allowed to make a noise machine? I'm gonna say probably not. I could use a, like, if you do, I might use a mod to just turn it off, because I have my sound mod, and I can make it so that literally within like 30 blocks, just within the 30 blocks of that, it will turn that sound off, and it won't be constant. It will just turn it off when I'm nearby. All right, chat. Time to use this farm. We're gonna go ahead and log TPS. And we're going to go ahead and put on my chest plate because this farm kills me over time, I learned. Did I do anything since I relogged onto this world? I don't think so, but I'll save it anyway, just in case. 3/31/2025, Sheep Fricker, Part 2. How do I have many Pumkoins? You do? Oh, it's working. Sick. I didn't know if it would be working or not, but it's working. Alright, chat. I have to cheat. I'm cheating! Oh my gosh, he's cheating! It's so that I can use my auto-clicker. The auto-clicker is really good, so that's why I'm cheating. Forgive me for cheating, chat. I know most of you probably don't actually care, because it would be dumb to actually care about that, but he's cheating. I'm gonna make a silverfish XP farm for you, Dash. Why? Like, design it? Or... Oh, see, there you go. Did you guys see how I just got hit? It's because, Thorns, in recent updates, Mojang decided to change something with Piglin code, or with item pickup code. And so Piglins are able to pick up Thorn's armor now, and so sometimes I get hit and I take a little bit of damage from it. Apology video when? That's a good question. Never. I'll never apologize because I'm perfect. I'm literally perfect and I've never done anything wrong before, chat. Cheater report him? Yeah, okay. True. Alright, well, anyways, chat. I do have to end the stream for tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys later. You can get mobs using the name pet thing. It can only be some mobs, though. Anything, like, super unreasonable, like an Elder Guardian or a Warden is going to be a no. Or, like, a Charged Creeper. Or an Ender Dragon or a Wither. There might be more, but I'll tell you. Take a little bit of damage. The tens of piglins dying in one click every second. Well, you take a little bit of damage, and so the hope is that I won't die. I set up a beacon thing. Sorry, I'll just show you guys this real quick. I'm bad at actually ending the stream when I say so. It usually takes like 10 minutes. But down here, I set this guy up. This guy basically makes my beacon more effective, so the regen hits me like a little bit more often, so it actually heals me. Instead of, the beacon normally is there to balance out the starving damage with healing, but since you take a little bit of damage from thorns, that also should boost my health a little bit. Can I build you? No. Alright, anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Have a good night, everyone. See you guys later. Goodbye. Bye, guys. See you guys. Goodbye, everyone. Bye, guys. Peace out. Goodbye. Bye, everyone. See you guys tomorrow for April Fools. See you guys tomorrow for April Fool's stream, hopefully. Assuming that the snapshot comes out.